What's up, fellas? What's up? How you doing? Sorry for the light. Sorry about the light. Had some fucking drink. Had to redo my drink.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Be on the guard. Let's get into this. Can I jump down here, I wonder? I don't want to test it, to be honest. Fuck it, we jump in. Alright, can't go there yet.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. Fucking sneezes, man. Oh no, what's the mission? For God's sake. Lower the bridge.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Oh, for God's sake.
Out of our way!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
By the way, I wanted to say sorry for attacking you when we first met. I won't forgive you! Barely a blip on our radar.
Inferno punch! A comfortable win.
Hey, didn't we come through here earlier? Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know where we are anymore.
When everything around us looks the same, it's easy to get turned around. This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need me. Astral energy!
Say no more. You're mine!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Oh, I found two. Yeah, there's no fast travel.
Let's dispose of the trash. Now! Astral energy!
Say no more. A comfortable win. A comfortable one.
Main turret, that's where we're going to go.
Gotta break through! Looks like we won.
I can't remember if it's this one, the next one. In fact, oh, this is it. Oh shit.
Right, here we go! You're finished!
Well, this is
Almost dead! Take that! Here I come!
Do it!
It's over!
Don't get complacent.
I think this is it. $14 evidence into this in total. Where's the L?
Woo!
Woo! Is it below us? I'm sorry, little guy.
What is this place?
Look! Over there!
Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone.
Goron rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
Not today!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hear me, flame!
There you go!
There's something in the tower!
Hey, hey! We didn't ask for a replacement.
It's weakened!
This ends
Do it! Kikara, frozen!
Hammer!
That's one of them taken care of.
Should make things easier at least.
Swallow blade! Wait! Something's happening!
They fused together?
It became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
Astral energy!
Say no more. We did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Shion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope...
Yeah, take the sunglasses off now. Get off the eye patch instead. What the fuck is that? Wolf tail. I don't unequip shit. Delete to remove. Oh, there we go.
So,
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
So if Volron is the lord of the water realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Shion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving. Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Shion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself.
Yeah, she's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Shion said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. so I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Shion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
This area's the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Voron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
Let's do this. That'd be just sick to get a woman's sword. Look at awesome it
We've
looks.
come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way? Just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you. What the hell that's supposed to mean? A lonely wandering crave for all the value you shall ever deserve.
I'm ready.
And yet, what?
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Is that it?
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Let's get this done.
Got him. It's all over. Volron. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
Sovereign! How is it possible that Boron has that crest as well?
And if Boron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign. What the hell are you? How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent upbeing your own sovereign. That's why you're after me, isn't it? There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength. Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination. We never asked you to rule. No one did. What do I care if you were wrong? You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alphen, do it!
Come on!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Know your place! I'll tear you apart! You're finished! I really owe you
Raging
one. Kneel
Flare!
before your sovereign! It's
Fear!
over!
Fierce evil! Black astral energy!
You're mine! Your life is over! Run!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Come on now. What do you think you can do?
This guy's still standing?
Victory! The throne! Everything rightfully belongs to me! I have seen the powers who rules over and crushes those who fall at his feet! You are next!
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renaissance.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Xion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A dark master core?
Renis Alma!
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
Just what do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over? No.
It's only just begun.
Oh, this must be like a music video then. Why can't I skip this?
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Harros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads, and we knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renaissance, the present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volrus after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it. If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Dahnans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently. The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity. I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose, but whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Dahnans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it.
Yay, more grades. That's what the doctor ordered. Boost attack down to 5. Meal cooked, roast chicken.
Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renis Alma. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are you...
It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Hey, Shion.
Don't. I'm sorry.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've been
No, that's not it. You don't understand. Never mind.
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean...
It's just...
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
She knows something, but she doesn't tell. Hold on. Tell me we can't fast travel. Oh, what of this? Oh shit. Well, that's one I get it down. Pick it down. How twice to meet you on level 3. Really? But wow. Hold on. Second floor. Okay. Oh my god. So let's go to the front entrance. First floor. So I'm here. Front. I'm going wrong fucking way. Fucking Christ, this place is awful. Never mind, I built this fucking mansion, man. Needs a good smack to the head. So if I'm here, hold on. Wrong way. Yep, this is a dead end. Okay, we'll try Cavigo then. If we go through here, we've got South 1. Second floor, South, second floor. Can't do it either. Can do this one. Main tower. What about the south? Okay, got central floor. Can we just take the stairs down? Okay, from here, second floor. Yeah, I'm gonna go the other way. Start for the top and I'll go right to the bottom. What's the stairs go to? Second floor. Let's try and go second floor, why not? Oh no, fucking clue where I'm going. Is it? Oh, I do not know. Where am I going? This is frustrating. I don't know where to fucking go. Front entrance. I'm in my current position, I cannot get beers. I think this is it. Holy shit, finally.
It's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one then.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Or at any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
Oh, I'm so sorry after all that searching. Give me a minute.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
That's it.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you...
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have...
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
Again? Oh. But investigate these nuts.
People here still tend to blindly follow any or. Orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
Okay.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
This is only castle, isn't it? I don't know.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate?
Look for hold on. Look for food. Look for the food. I need to know what this is. I don't remember going this far before. You can do that. Oh shit. I didn't know you can do that. That's on the main tower. Okay, let's get to the main tower then. I did not know you can do that.
Are we gonna search through this whole castle?
Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean...
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
Without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his...
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even...
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from.
Wow.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's...
Very well.
Well,
Hey.
Pardon me.
What the hell? Do you guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. I think we're just Danans from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are Gold Run soldiers. Watch yourself.
I'm ready!
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't...
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh,
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem.
Head back to... Okay. Yep.
That's what counts.
I've talked to the...
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
but if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menencia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But... I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die. Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen. But treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, But we need to take this one battle at a time.
Alvin's right there, man.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There, Mom?
Unfortunately, on not only a short part, so I've been at this for almost 1 hour 30 minutes. I'm going to stop it there for today. Oh god. The reason I'm stopping it for today, because once I'm running about, 2, my brain's about to explode. And 3, I need to think of a playthrough 2. In the meantime, I do want to do a few games. Gears of War 4, that's what I'm interested in. Dooms at Arcade, I'll get into that, but I'll probably do it in my second time playing it. But playing it off recording Doom, because I'll get 100% on it first, and I'll go back and do a playthrough of it for you guys, just for your entertainment. And funny, I'm gonna say this one more time. I've already finished Cyberpunk because I was almost taking a fucking piss. So mission after mission after mission, little thing after little thing after little thing. Jesus Christ. If you think about it though, if you just do the story, ignore everything else, it's not that long, so it's understandable. So that's actually better. So if you like this stream, hit the thumbs up button, everybody. If you're new, smash that sub button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out guys, have a great day.